Hello, it's Icy. I'm back with more from Homestead for the currently on the public test server for Elder Scrolls Online. I wanted to show you some trees. Because I think decorating your garden is just as, if not more important than decorating the inside of your house. So I've been buying trees that I've been finding around in the PTS server. And this is somewhat of a reference guide for anybody who wants to buy some trees. So, trees are all under conservatory. And now there are some shrubs which are smaller. There are plants which are usually flowers. Though there's a few other bits and pieces in here as well. Some of them have pictures, some of them don't yet. But let's go with some trees. Some of these are Crown Store because they came with the house that I bought furnished through the Crown Store. So that was the medium imperial house. As you can see, I've moved somewhere bigger because I didn't have enough room in the yard of the medium imperial house to demonstrate all of the trees. So the grandmother flower hibiscus is just in the wrong section, so we're not going to worry about that one. Now we have, let's see, we'll go with, I'll show you specifically, why not? Okay, so I'll just place them pretty much everywhere. So this is a manicured cypress, which is very attractive, which is a Crown Store, and I probably bought that actually for test crowns in the PTS. Let's have a look. What's next? Let's go with the pruned cypress, which is similar but smaller. Would look very nice on either side of an entryway. The large juniper tree. As you can see, the large juniper tree is massive! However, if you want some tall trees, it's really a very good one. Now that one was bought around, I think. Okay, so we've got rough foliage tree crabapple. Okay, so this is one that did come with the imperial house, which is very nice. I do like the ones that sort of bend over and lean over things. We have a crabapple sapling as well. So not yet withered by the winds of time, so to speak. Okay, desert sapling. Oh, desert sapling, which is, I think, maybe the wrong name because that's not what I'd call a sapling. It's also a very nice branching tree. Oh, how did I do that? It's massively floating. It's very distant. It's quite hard to tell sometimes whether something's floating. You really have to pay attention to those circles. Alright, what are we up to now? A double sapling. It's, yeah, I guess more of a saplingness because it's skinny, but it's quite nice. I do prefer the big spreading one. What are we up to? Mountain sapling. These are not really saplings, these giant trees, are they? Sapling implies a young tree. Alright, pine saplings. Now they are in fact saplings. Yes, they're cute. Do you want to look? The other thing I'd say is you've only got so many. Okay, we've got some tall scrubs. Wow, that's actually quite tall. I'm pretty sure this is one that came default with... Oh, right click rotates through 90 degrees. I didn't know that. That's cool. It probably says... Oh, there we go. Align. Of course it does. I didn't even try that. Put that one away anyway. Yeah, that's one of the ones that came with the medium house, I'm pretty sure. It's quite a good tree. Alright. Twisted sapling, which is another very large tree. Not with a lot of branches. I guess it maybe is saplingish. kind of a pretty big trunk for a sapling. Alright, what are we up to? A sapling autumn cluster. Okay, so this is one that I've bought in the game for gold. That's very attractive. So we're getting more to, these are more Riften-ish types of trees. I think we can stick all these together. Let's see. Young Birch, another Riften type tree, the Rift. The birches are very nice. Let's not worry about the stones, because of course the stones are in here rather than under rocks, but anyway. We'll come back to those. I just want to get... There we go, an autumn birch. Stick all the rift type trees together. Also lovely. I do love birch trees. They're very nice, both in the real world and in the game. Alrighty. What else? I think maybe the oak is probably part of that landscape. Oh, it's very nice. The autumn oak. Oh yes, that's good. I like that. And what else do we have here that might... yellowing birch trees. Okay, so certainly all of those were all available in the game. You could make yourself a beautiful little mini forest in the yard of your house. Yes, they're good. Oh yeah, you can make a nice arrangement with the birches. Very good. Alright, so let's move on to... alright, let's have a look at some of the other bits and pieces. Oh, what was that? Oh, let's look. Actually, let's do the cherry trees next. We'll come over this side, because that side's getting a little full. Let's put some cherry trees in. Alright, so let's start with the autumn cherry blossom, which is lovely. I like the cherry blossom trees very much, which is why I bought them all. Squat pink cherry. Now these are quite good. They've got a really large root system. Tricky. I could align it there just by right clicking to the ground. Plus I'd probably want to spin it if this was the real one, so we had them going in different directions. Okay, we have a squat white one. So basically you just pick your colour. A tiered... so multi-tiered cherry tree, very nice. Tiered pink. So right-clicking everywhere will just align it to the ground to the right level. Nice, that's much faster. Okay, and a white one. Oh, okay, that one's pretty big. Okay, that's a massive tree. Okay, so you probably, if you're going to use that, that would be your focal point, I think. It's too big just to have on the edge. Okay, what have we got next? Twisted pink cherry. Also very big. We've got a bit of height there. And what else? Just twisted white cherry, which is floating. Oh! There we go. Oh! It went underground. That's okay. Alright, so that's all the cherry trees. Alright, so here's some of the other bits and pieces that I found. So we've got a forked tree, which is not... yeah, it doesn't really look tree-ish. A gnarled ash flower, very nice. Good in a little garden somewhere, perhaps with flowers growing around it. A hardened juniper. Very deserty, sort of getting the shapes of the cherry trees, but with more desert foliage. Oh, these shade trees, honestly, these things are massive. I mean, look at that. That's huge and beautiful. So if you're really wanting a tree to fill up your whole yard, go for the shade tree. The sturdy shade tree. Okay, twisted ash flower. Okay, so that's like a bigger version. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, a bunch of those along a wall would look gorgeous. Very nice hedge. Okay, a privet. Quite nice. Yes, quite alright. What else do we have in here? Oh, we might as well plant the hibiscus. Could be very nice in a pot. There's several sizes of hibiscus. May as well, while we're here, let's look at the other plants. Okay, so we've got some bushes. Oh yeah, see that's pretty. And okay, some more hibiscuses, I won't worry about that. A harvester's garden shrub. It's just a small little yellow plant. Hill garden flowers? Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? Yes, they're very nice. And okay, so these strong sage twisted saplings, these all came by default with the house I bought. Okay, so these vibrant garden flowers, just little pretty blue ones, little cornflowers pretty much. And oh, here's the wedding blossoms. Ah, so these are the ones that I've bought from, oh, and they glow. Nice. They were the ones that were bought from the super duper vendor who only appears on the weekends. Alrighty, what else? And oh, the vines. So I did find these vines. These are quite good. Oh no, so we get a clustered vine here. Oh, that's nice. And I also have, where are the other ones? Shrubbery. Ah, here we go. So we've got some curtain ivy, which you can place up against a wall. So you can have some ivy on your wall, as well as the draped ivy, which you can kind of stick on the steps. Across the steps would be nice. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. So, that's all of the trees I could find. I'm sure there are a few more, but that's in essence most of them. So you've got your deserty types of trees, twisted, with grey foliage, green-grey foliage. You've got your Riften trees with lovely warm autumn colours. You've got your pinks and whites of the cherry trees from the Ebonheart Pactish area, and you've got some just generic great big shade trees, which are probably good in any garden. So I hope that's been useful to you, because it's very hard to work out what things look like with no preview, and if the trees are huge, which they are, it doesn't help you to preview the first 2 meters if the tree is 15 meters tall. So, if there's anything else you'd like me to check out or review, please do leave a comment below. I'm sure gradually I will do other sorts of things. Please do give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and please do subscribe for more Elder Scrolls content like this. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.